Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Toledo Rockets, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Spartans will boot it away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Toledo's offense will get the first swing of the game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming in this football.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Rockets send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. The Spartans' offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Spartans in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Childs. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Touchdown, Spartans! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make it.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. And the Rockets now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. To the 43-yard line, and a 1st down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Lang. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. The Rockets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The noise bouncing off of Sparta picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Rockets will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Moves away as he feels pressure. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Gore. And they'll knock him down. They'll line up for a second down play. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Gets it past the marker. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
It's been a tale of two drives for this defense early on, right? They came out starting really slow, allowed a touchdown on the opening drive, but they're finally settling in here on this one. Obviously, it wasn't perfect. They did give up one first down, but really nice job there on that third down pass defense, forcing the incompletion, now trying to set up a punt.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. To the air, it's Richter. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He's down to the 37-yard line, and that's where he goes out of bounds. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. At the 35, he's open. Racing down the left side. The 20. Touchdown, Michigan State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Rockets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. To the air, it's Richter. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Catch in the middle, it's Holland. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over. Give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
On the run, it's Gore. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Slings it downfield. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They just keep firing. Touchdown, Sparty! Quick strike through the air for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Looking down the middle. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Richter. Oh, they're after him. Keeps looking downfield. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Punt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Here's a heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got enough for the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Spartans headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
And the Spartans have their offense in high gear. They're going to ride this running back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got a man. It's McCray. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He wants to change this route. Dropping back, it's Childs. Wide open downfield. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Here's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And this This is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And the Spartans had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Sings it complete to the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be touchdown Spartans. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Michigan State, 27, Toledo.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Lang. Out across the 30. Steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. The Rockets can really attack on this second and short. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Fires to the right. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And the Rockets come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Richter. Going to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Rockets will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Marsh. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Catch in the middle. It's Marsh. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed on the outside. It's McCray. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Collier. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Going for it all. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Defense showing blitz here. Back to pass, it's Richter. Good timing on the quick out. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. And the Rockets can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle. It's a 0. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking downfield very late in the half. Finds a tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Got the first down, looking for more. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. The Rockets will boot it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Off play action on first down. Under fire. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass. It's Childs. Snagged in the middle. It's Gore. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Now the play fake. He's got an open man. Turns it on in midfield. Open field on the right. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. And the Spartans have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Sparty! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
The identity of this offense is their ability to run the football. They're doing that in this game. That's now 3 rushing touchdowns on the day.
And they did tack on the extra point.
Michigan State, 44. Toledo, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Rockets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give on the option. Able to work it to the 39. line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Now the toss. Touchdown, Spartans! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
The Rockets offense is back on the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Rockets come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's a 0. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Pulls it in. It's Holly. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Rockets.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after they catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And the extra point was good to finish things off.
That makes the score Michigan State 51, Toledo 10.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. To the air, it's Childs. Fakes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense set for a first down play. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his 2nd catch so far in this game.
He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They go to the ground. There he goes. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. The Spartans want to move quickly. He wants to throw it. Going for 6. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCray. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best third down offenses in the country. Snap in the shotgun. Touchdown, Michigan State. The offense cashing it in on that drive. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Flowers. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Under fire. Finds his man. It's Mims. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Rockets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pressure coming. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. The Rockets will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch is made. They'll spot it at the 7, and a long way to go for this offense. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down after a pickup of 3 to the 12. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Childs. It's complete. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line. Got him downfield.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Caught close to the marker. It's Marsh. Oh, look out on the right. Touchdown, Sparty. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to... And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Rockets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds.
gotta like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
The Rockets will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Childs. Grab near the sticks. It's McCray. This is not a guy that you can just keep your left eye on. He will go off and torch you like an Andre Rison.
Yeah, you definitely have to make sure you know where he's at. He's having a day. He's doing whatever he wants to do. So defensively, I make Michigan State beat me with somebody else.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll give it to the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
3rd down play from the gun. Got it in the middle. It's Gore. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Spartans with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. He'll throw on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's McCray. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide out trying to get it in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
That makes the score Michigan State 72.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Fires to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Timeout called by the defense. 13 seconds to go. And the Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Turning it on. He's at the 30. He's at the... I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift. A late touchdown.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for a deep man. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the fourth quarter.